What's good, team? Right, I'm about to bring you guys another top 10 video today, and today's top 10 video is going to be the top 10 cards coming out of the Dark Illusion set. Now, originally this video was not going to be produced today, but I just fucking realized that the Dark Illusion is set to release August 5th, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this fucking video online. So, like in all my top 10s, 1 is not better than 10, 10 is not better than 1, and etc. And every card on this list are cards I personally think are going to be some of the best cards coming out of the set, of course. And most of these cards are single owned cards, meaning that they can all do shit on their own. But I will include archetype based shit. So without further ado, let's begin. Is getting a ton of support this set. I guess OCG is doing some kind of nostalgia rewind, kind of similar to what we're doing over here in the US with different things like Pokemon and etc. So the Dark Magician is getting a Magician's Robe, fucking Cape, all kind of Magician support. Too much to mention in this video. I made a Dark Magician video already. You guys can click up here and probably in the description below to find a Dark Magician video. Has about 10,000 views already if you guys have not seen it. But I go into an extensive detail on the Dark Magician support from the set. So for that reason alone, I have to have a Dark Magician on list number 10. The deck is just going to be more popular than the Blue Eyes deck due to the fact that Yugi Moto is a lot of people's nostalgia and people just love Yugi pretty much. Now coming in this at number 9, something that's not archetype based but that's really good. It is the Coral Dragon. Now Coral Dragon is a really powerful card from out of the set. It's a synchro card. Effect basically reads, it's 2400 attack, 500 defense, level 6, not tuner, but synchro type monster. Once per turn you can discard one card and talk about one card your opponent controls. Destroy it. If this synchro summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can draw one card. You can only use this effective Coral Dragon once per turn. It's a good level 6 synchro monster. We've been needing a Goyle Garden, kind of sucks right now. And yeah, this is overall a solid card. Level 6, 2400 attack, he can pop shit, and then he dies, you draw. What is there not to like? So for that reason, I'll have a hit list at number 9 because this is overall a good card in general. Coming to list at number 8. Endless Trap Hole. Now, Endless Trap Hole is a really great card coming in the set. I think it's OCG exclusive. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's OCG exclusive. And before you, if it is OCG exclusive, before you trolls fucking get to me again, I fucked up, my bad, but hopefully it's not OCG exclusive. I tried doing some research and I couldn't get a damn answer. But Endless Trap Hole, if it's not OCG exclusive, it's gonna be a fucking great card. That's gonna be this list on number 8. And effect basically reads, it's a normal trap card, and when your opponent summons a monster, change that monster to face down defense position. Monsters change face down position. Defense position cannot. Their position can't be changed pretty much. So against decks like Burning Abyss, that's so powerful because you can, as soon as they summon one card face down, they can't change unless they trigger some of that monster. They're locked out of their fucking deck, which is gonna be really fucking good. In addition to that, it kind of reminds me of Book of Moon, and it hits any summon. So no matter if it's a flip summon, normal summon, special summon, down, face down. Is a pendulum summon? Hold on. Your opponent summons monster or monster, so pendulum summon. They said they pendulum summon for 5. You can be like, haha, fuck you, bitch. All cards go face down, and they're pretty much gonna lose at that point because you can probably just deck them out. Very powerful card, having on this list at number 8 for that reason alone. Coming in this at number 7, Pendulum Hole. Pendulum Hole effect base. It's a counter trap. It's another hole card effect based the reason. When a monsters will be pendulum summon, negates the summon. If you do, shuffle that monster or monsters into the deck. Pretty good card. It's like a better version of Horn of Heaven from back in the day. Well, Black Horn of Heaven from back in the day. If you guys don't remember, before Black Horn of Heaven got errated, it was when your opponent pendulum summons, you can destroy every pendulum summon monster. And if you resolve that on a pendulum opponent, they would typically cry. Great example of that with people resolving Black Horn Heaven on Cleatport when they were super pendulum heavy. So really solid card. Have on the list at number 7 because it's that powerful. Number 6, now Ebony Void Magician. Now, I did say that Dark Magician support will be amazing in this set, but Ebony Void Magician can be not only Dark Magician support, but it can be support for other archetypes like spell books and just people who are fans of Spellcasters in general. He's a rank 7. It takes 2 level 7 Spellcasters to make. While this card has X-Magic material, you can activate quick play spell cards and trap cards from your hand during your opponent's turn. That card is very powerful, by the way. But you may attach one X-Magic material from this card to activate them. If this card is XYZ, summon and destroy by battle into the graveyard. or if this card you control is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one Dark Spellcaster type monster in your deck. Then you can destroy one card on the field. 2300 attack, 2800 defense. Amazing card. Dark Magicians are definitely going to run it because you know you can have 2 Dark Magicians really easy. Then bring him out and you're good. Spellbooks can make this card. They can probably make a Spellbook Dark Magician hybrid. I don't know how good they'll be. But overall, it's a solid card. I can see it being used for the effect of the main effect for activating quick plays from your hand during opponent's turn and activating trap cards. That's very good. And having one listed number 6 for that reason alone. Coming to list at number 5, I just got generally saying, collect the TCG support, guys. It's gonna make you guys a fuck ton of money. New TCG archetype, I guess they call it the Stalagimo, I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that. Looking to be pretty good so far. They have a field card I'm not gonna go over, but the monster looks pretty legit. He's 2800 attack, 2100 defense, level 10. He's a rock type monster and it's a flip effect monster, so I'm just gonna read over his effect really fast. You can discard one okay, they're the sub-terror types. You can discard one sub-terror monster, and if you do, draw 2 cards. You can only use the effect of sub-terror, Behemoth style Magimo once per turn. When a face-up monster, you control it flip face down. If you control no face-up monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. And then once per turn, you can change the card to face down defense position. The flip effect archetype is really great. They have the Tremiz in this set is also an OCG based flip effect archetype, and now TCG have their Subterra card, so I could definitely see flip effects possibly doing something in the near future. In addition to that, we have old flip effect cards that it states you can flip it up, draw 1 card. We have worms, and we have a bunch of flip effect cards. Might make a fuck. I'm just gonna do a flip effect discussion in the near future, but be on the lookout for that. But I'm really excited for the flip effect type of deck, due to the fact that we haven't had a flip effect archetype that be good since Worms. Coming to at number 4, I have Spell Reduction Zone. Now, Spell Reduction Zone is a field spell, really powerful. I think it kind of reminds me of Cold Wave. Effect basically reads: when you activate this card at the start of main phase 1 or 2, during each player's main phase 1, monsters on the field cannot be targeted or destroyed by opponents. The controller card effects: you cannot activate or set field. I'm fucking brain dead right now. You cannot activate or set field spell cards. Now, this card is really good because once you play it, people main phase 1, they can't dark hold, they can't target you with shit. It's just all out brawl, which I kind of like that type of effect. They have Monarchs in the pictures going up against the Dark Magician. I guess that's kind of trying to tell you guys, if you're playing Monarchs or a heavy beat stick deck, this card is going to be really good against Dark Magicians because Dark Magicians is all about targeting and destroying. So overall, solid card. I think it deserves to be on this list at number 4 because it's one of those cold wave-ish effects where people aren't going to think it's that good in the beginning, but it's going to wind up being good in the end. Coming to number 3, Pot of Desires. Very powerful card. Effect based to reach. You can banish the top 10 cards of your deck. Face down, draw 2 cards. You're going to activate 1 Pot of Desires per turn. Now, that fucking card is amazing because it's just like Pot of Greed. Haven't been looking up an OCG in a minute, but when the card first came out, almost everybody was running that fucking card in the OCG. Almost everybody was, because cards this is a draw 2. Anything that's a +1 is gonna be really good. Yeah, you can banish 10 cards, but in a 40 to 50, well, in a 50 to 60 card deck or a 45 card deck like people in the OCG were doing, this card is amazing. So if you run a deck that doesn't revolve around combos, the card's gonna be really fucking good. It should be good in gadget and stun decks alike. So on this list, I had a Pot of Desires at number 3 because the card is very powerful. +1, it's a draw card, and I guarantee you TCG players are going to take advantage of it. Number 2, Cosmos Cyclone. Very powerful card that a lot of players and a lot of Yugi tubers, I haven't seen a lot of Yugi tubers talk about this card, but it's really solid and it's really simple. Pay 1,000, target 1 spell on target card field, and banish it. It's really good because, you know, they have the pendulum scale to say, you cannot target my pendulum card because of whatever effect and you can't destroy it. This card says banish, spell, and trap, and I believe that's going to be more relevant in the near future due to the fact that we have cards like, you know, Starlight Road that says if your spell cards are destroyed, you bring out Stardust Dragon, and a lot of cards that says protection from destruction, but not enough cards to say protection from banishing. So I saw a lot of OCG players run this card, and it's overall a solid card. Banishing is really good, and with the game going into more effects that bring cards back from the graveyard to hand, we're going to need more banishing spell and trap cards. So number 2, I have had Atomic Cyclone because it's going to be a damn near staple in the near future. And last but not least, coming in at number 1, another Dark Magician-esque card, but it can be used in multiple decks. It's called Magical Something. I believe it's a TCG exclusive. correct me if I'm wrong once again, because I do fuck up from time to time. 1800 attack, level 4, 1300 defense. Each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card. When that spell card resolves, this card's levels increase by the number of spell counters on this card. You can remove 3 spell counters from this card and target one quick play spell card in your graveyard. Set the card to your trap card zone. You can only use the effect of magic something once per turn. This is going to be used in some combo deck in the near future. I fucking guarantee it. Setting quick play spells is always going to be good. I'm gonna honestly say call it right now. You might look at this video 3 or 4 years from now. Konami's gonna release a quick play card that's gonna burn your opponent for X amount of damage. They haven't already done it already. And this is gonna be using some burn, draw dot deck. And you can only set 1, but it's fucking whatever. Bringing back 1 to the field is gonna be what you need to finish your opponent off with the burning effect. I guarantee it. Kind of reminds me of Royal Magic Library, and I'm glad Konami is actually reprinting more cards that involve spell counters and removing cards and stuff summoning some traps. I like cards effects like that. So this was my top 10 cards out of the Dark Illusion. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if I made any mistakes in this video, I appreciate the feedback, positive and negative. I can take criticism, so point out my mistakes in the comment section down below. If I got any effects a little off, let me know about that in the comment section down below as well. And as I always tell you guys, if you're a new viewer to the channel, I'd love for you to subscribe for more competitive Yu-Gi-Oh content. Upload 3 times a week. Mondays I do my general discussions. On Wednesdays I do my top 10s. And on Fridays I do my explain series where I explain decks and archetypes in detail. I do these videos because I truly believe in helping you guys become better players, and also do these videos because I truly believe in you guys helping me become better players. Chris from Team Innovation signing out. Peace. Looking at the game from those cycles. Obviously, national season is the worst time to try to get your invite unless you just want to go to regionals just for the lows, want to play mad.